What up, y'all? It's Araneae Storm checking in for the Mars Astrology series. If y'all are coming in for the first time, my name is Araneae Storm. I specialize in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. And I'm going to get a little bit into the Mars activations for this series because at the end of this month, I am going to be having my first ever, no, I'm a damn lie. Okay, so I hosted a North Node and South Node activation workshop a couple months ago. So this will be my second workshop that I'll be doing at the end of the month for the Scorpio new moon. That will be dropping for that. And then I'll have all the links and stuff like that as we move further into the series. I'll drop. Actually, by the time this drops, I'll actually have the link so y'all can actually register for the class and stuff like that. I think most likely it'll be donation based. We'll see. But just come through, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be pretty dope. It's basically going to be talking about how to use your Mars energy in order to use it for the greatest benefit that you can use it for, and also how to manifest that energy and harvest that energy to create abundance and wealth and prosperity and all those good things into your life. So yeah, it's gonna be dope. I love Mars. Mars is in my second house. I have Aries in my second house, so I love working with this energy. And I have a Mars in Gemini, so I have a lot of energy. And so Mars has always been a planet for me that has just been so significant to me, and how I move forward and create the things that I want. You know what I mean? Very action motivated based and things like that. But I am going to get into that. But first and foremost, for those of y'all that's coming to my channel for the first time and you're like, oh, who is this? I see you. What's up? I'm a Cosmic Rootwork astrologer. Once again, like I said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info for that. And then you can find me on all social media at araneastorm. Yeah. So, what is Mars? Okay, so let's talk about Mars. I'll talk a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about how it relates to Aries, because this is the Mars and Aries video. So Mars, this is one of my favorite planets in astrology. It's one of my favorite. Why? It's oh my God, it's definitely heavily in the masculine versus Venus and Venusian energy being the feminine. Yes, I know. But if you can harness this energy of Mars and use it to your greater benefit, it can do fucking wonders for your life. if you channel this energy in the right way, you can, there's nothing you can't do when this energy is you know what I mean, when you're activating this energy at its highest level. You feel me? So when we think about the term Mars, or when we talk about the planet Mars, we talk about your drive, how you know what I mean, exert, and how you create and action. It's this raw energy. It's this raw, untapped energy that we all have. It's your sexual energy. It's your desires. You know what I'm saying? It's very sacral, even kind of solar plexus chakra too, but it's definitely sacral chakra energy. Using your sexual energy to manifest and create things into your life. This is passion. This is how you exert your enthusiasm. This is what you do. This is how you react when you get pissed off. This energy also comes out when you're arguing and going back and forth with somebody. This is the energy that goes out. For me personally, I'm a Mars in Gemini in Western astrology, and I'm a Mars in Cancer. I'm a Mars in Gemini, Western astrology, and Mars in Cancer in Vedic and sidereal astrology. In my progressed, I don't know if it's progressed yet at all. But if it did progress, it would be, I don't know. I have to look at my progressions, but that's a whole nother topic that we're gonna talk about as we go down the line. But yeah. So I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of just, this is big twin energy. We constantly going. We energizer bunny energy or whatever. So This is the energy that you use, that you can use, like I said, to your benefit. You can use it to your highest fucking good. I'm telling y'all. If you master this energy, there's nothing that can stop you. There's no obstacle, no barrier, because Mars is not looking at obstacles. Mars is not looking at barriers. This is very impulsive energy as well. So it's very much so the type of energy that can knock the shit all the way down. It's like one of those, it's very quick. It's cardinal. It's ruled, Mars rules Aries, but it also rules Scorpio. Ancient ruler Scorpio. So, you know, you have the fixed water and cardinal fire. You feel me? This is the death and transformation energy. It's not Pluto per se. And we'll get into Pluto and its energy and stuff like that. But Mars is like, how are we initiating this energy so we can have the unveiling or unravelment, and we can transform and alchemize and transmute this energy into something great. So that's why I love this energy so much, because like I said, if you use it in its highest, you know, benefit, if you use it in its highest energy, there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you possibly can't do with this energy. That's why I love it so much. So, Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries. And then, like I said, I will once again be dropping the link below for the Scorpio new moon. I didn't do a new moon activity for the last one. I think I talked about the new moon, but I didn't do a new moon activity. But this one will definitely be a workshop that we're going to be doing together, that you can definitely come to and stuff like that. So when Mars comes into Aries, it's first of all at its home. Mars loves Aries. Aries loves Mars. This is like the dynamic duo, you know what I'm saying? It's like Aries is literally sitting at his throne when Mars is here. This is the general. This is the warrior spirit. This is very fiery, very passionate, very, like I said, impulsive energy. You know, it needs to be initiating. It needs to be moving things. It needs to be putting the pieces together. Not necessarily focus on the details so much, but this energy is definitely like, okay, so how are we getting it started? It's the pioneer. How are we moving things forward? All right. Do we have a plan? Do we have the strategy? I need the strategy, soldiers. Give me the plan. You know what I mean? Very optimistic, very action-based oriented. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Aries wants to get it going, Aries is going to get it going. Not to necessarily say that Aries is going to finish it, but you could definitely count on Mars and Aries to get it going, okay? It could definitely, this is like the morale booster. Like, this is the energy that will boost the morale. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, this is not necessarily the hype man per se, but it's the energy of the hype man. You know what I mean? Or that person in the group that's like, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna let them play you? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's definitely that energy. This is the trailblazers. I put for the quotation, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Aries is with the motherfucking smoke. Aries ain't really here to be bantering back and forth. Now, don't get me wrong. Aries will go back and forth. Aries will argue back and forth with you, go toe-to-toe for you, to go toe-to-toe with you. But Aries is not all the way from knocking your ass out. You feel me? And I also want to say this too, because once again, as we do these videos, I need y'all to understand that it definitely depends on what is aspected to your what is aspected to your Mars. You know what I'm saying? So for example, because y'all are like, okay, so what are aspects? And I will get into that specifically, but these are the energies that are playing out in your chart that can, you know, work and basically put whatever energy this is at ease, or it can be a little bit disharmonious. You know what I mean? So it kind of changes the scope of the energy. So, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I have my Mars is squaring my Venus in Virgo. You know what I mean? And then but also at the same time, I have my Mars is trining my my Saturn in Aquarius, and then it's sextiling over to my Mercury in Leo. You see what I'm saying? So it can kind of change the scope of how these energies play out. But what I'm saying, what I am talking about right now, is just a general description of your birth chart. Just general, okay? That's why I asked. If you want an actual detail kind of overview of your birth chart, I definitely do that. I actually am going to be, by the time you see this video, I'm actually going to be adding new services to my website. I'm pretty excited about that. But you know, so just keep that in mind as I go, that like all this shit is like, you know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. So, do it myself attitude. Like I said, self-starters, you know what I mean? Need y'all, first of all, let me put this out here for y'all. Y'all need to be working out damn near every day. Y'all need to be working out either every day. Y'all need to be working out every other day. Like, y'all need to have some type of workout. Kanye's workout plan, I don't know. But y'all need to be having some kind of workout routine. Y'all need to be doing something that is literally getting your body in motion, your body in the state of movement. Y'all need to be working that shit out, because, baby, if you're not doing things to really get you going and moving and you know what I mean, getting that energy, you know, that sacral chakra energy, it's real easy for you to feel repressed, which repression leads to anger. Anger leads to fights or just violence, or just, I mean, this energy is a type of energy where it can go south really fast. Like, it's because it's very quick. It's very quick-witted, very quick moving. So this could be energy that can literally go from like 0 to 100. You know, this is energy that can be abusive. This is energy that can be, you know, kind of toe the line a little bit with, like, you know, I don't want to put anything out there, because I'm not necessarily saying this is all of y'all. I'm not saying that this is necessarily like I said, once again, you want to check the aspects and just who you are as a person, your environment, all this stuff plays a part in this stuff. But it can get real dirty, real nasty energy. So you just want to make sure that you keeping this energy in check, all right, when you're moving forward and doing what you do in regular day. That's why I said y'all need to be doing things to really not necessarily doing things that don't necessarily overexert your energy, but doing things that keep your energy in check. You know what I mean? Just keeping you grounded, keeping you leveled. I would definitely say for Mars and Aries, it would be good for y'all to spend some time around water. You know what I mean? To kind of calm, especially when you feeling like unbalanced, or when you feeling like really just out of loop or out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is that kind of energy. Oh, by the way, this sweatshirt is by my niece. She's actually a Mars and Sagittarius. I know this is not about Mars and Sagittarius, but I did want to throw in this whole plug because she makes some dope ass shit. She does paintings. She does all types of stuff. I will be dropping her Instagram link. So in case you want to cop, you know what I'm saying? In case you want to support my niece, you know what I mean? I'm telling everybody about your shit. So that's that. What else I got on here? Sexually charged. We also talk about sex here, but I'm gonna come back to the sex part because I really want to get through all this, and then we're gonna get to like all of that energy. You know what? No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it since we're here. Mars and Aries is very sexually charged. This is like the warrior on a conquest. You know what I mean? Like, this is, I see you. Okay, let me not even do that. Let's not even do that, because the booty warrior is like a whole different. let's just X that out. I didn't even say that. Those of y'all that know what I'm talking about, we not even gonna go there. This is the type of energy where Aries will literally see something that they like. They're not afraid. This is the type of energy. They're not passive about it. They're very direct in their approach to life in general, but very direct in their approach. If they want you, they see you, they like you, they're going to let you know. This is not something that you're going to necessarily have to second guess, because Mars and Aries is very upfront with how they feel and how they approach things. So this is the type of energy. Mars and Aries is going to be like, yo, like, I like you. You know what I mean? Like, You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what's good? And then when they get you, you know, and when, you know, if it gets physical and y'all fucking around and all that kind of stuff, this is like the conquer. I'm sorry if there is some PG babies in here, but this is Mars energy. So if you want to go ahead and skip to the next section of this, you can, but I'm just letting you know, I don't hold back. This is just what it is. So Mars and Aries is literally over here like, bow, 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 bow. It's very rough. It's real like warrior style energy. There was this movie called, I forgot the name of the movie, but I remember the god Aries. The god Aries. This is, what's that girl's name? It's the daughter off the Bill Cosby show, Aquaman. So the daughter off the Bill Cosby show, her husband, I forgot his name. He's a Leo, but the role that he played, he was Aries. And if y'all know it, y'all can definitely drop it in the comments. But that energy in that particular movie, it was just like, when he was fucking with the girl in the scene, he was just like, bow, bow, bow. Like, it was really, not to say that Aries can't get intimate, but it's very, like I said, very highly sexually charged energy. And it's like, yeah, da 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 da. And because Mars and Aries is very like me-centered, self-centered in a sense, you know, it's not really, Aries is not really worried about if you're getting yours. And like I said, this is not for all. You want to check all the other aspects of your chart, but this is just general energy. Mars and Aries is really just here to kind of conquer. It's really here to really just be like, you know, yeah, I'm done. You know what I mean? Gotcha. You know what I mean? And in terms of commitment, it's not to say that Mars and Aries will not commit, but it's very hard for Mars and Aries to commit, because usually Mars and Aries is like, all right, done, boom, off to the next quest. You know what I mean? It's very quick. So if you get a Mars and Aries to kind of slow down, which once again is really hard for Mars and Aries to slow down, because like I said, it's cardinal fire, so it's like, you know, they really, 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 really care. You know what I mean? Like I said, you want to check the other aspects, synastry charts and all that kind of stuff goes into this. I'm not a synastry. I don't do synastry charts, but this is just a different section of astrology when you want to talk about compatibility and all that kind of stuff. And I'll get into that as we go deeper into the astrology for those of y'all that are following along. But for now, this is where we at. Okay, so we have that. So very much so confident. The leader of the, usually like the leaders of the group, these are the people that'll tell you where we going, how we going, where, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we going, let's go. All of us, let's go. You know what I mean? Very emotional. Even though this is fire, a lot of people get fire signs fucked up and think that just because it's fire, it's not emotions, or emotions don't. It's very emotional. This is, once again, we go back to the child of the zodiac. This is the children of the zodiac. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. This is the babies along with Gemini. You know, they kind of play with each other on this. This is very much so the energy that is very emotional. When Aries gets mad, Aries, you know, gets, you know, the heat gets to flowing through Aries. You know, the heat gets to piping through Aries. Aries is ready to throw shit. You know what I mean? This is the type of energy that in an argument, instead of just yelling and just yelling at you, might not just work for Aries. This is the type of energy that will pick up something and throw that shit across the room, slamming stuff on the ground, punching a hole in the wall. This is Mars and Aries. Turn the fuck up at the club. Bottles slashed on the back of your head. Like this. That's what I'm saying. Like, you really have to temper that fire. You have to temper the fire. Maybe take some Tai Chi classes, yo. Maybe do some martial arts, jujitsu. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, you need to be active. You need to be moving. You need to be doing something physically with your body. Because if not, baby, oh, this is the type of energy that will go there. Okay? So just, you know what I'm saying? Heed Aries heed, you know what I mean? My way, because what other way? You know, this is very much so my way or the highway energy. Like, I'm not about to go back and forth with you. Like, this is what I said I wanted to happen. Why is it not happening? Mars and Aries. Compromise? What, do you think I'm a fucking Mars and Libra? Psh, compromise? Ha ha! What? That's crazy. Me? You want me? Mars and Aries, aggressive in nature, very assertive as well in nature. So when this energy gets to going, when this energy gets to popping, like I said, like this is energy that will exert its own energy. It will exert itself onto you. You know what I mean? So you have to heed. And so I'm going to be talking deeper into this. I'm going to be talking about how you can really harness this energy. Yes, I'm going to be talking about how you can harness this energy in the Mars Activations Workshop. How you can use it to your best benefits, some little tips and tricks and things like that. And a little bit, I mean, I'm talking about this energy now, so before we actually get to the workshop, you kind of already get a sense of what these energies are. But how you can really harness this energy for its best, you know, for the best and its most higher frequency, you know, energy and things like that. Because like I said, it can get crazy. Competitive, very, once again, self-focused, very independent. You know what I mean? These are the children, or I wouldn't even say just the children, but this is the type of energy that is okay with working alone, working by itself, getting things done on its own. It really doesn't need a whole bunch of people around to make shit happen. Aries just is like, oh, you're not gonna do it? That's fine. I will. Move around. I got it. What's needed? Okay, cool. Bomb. And that's not to say that Aries will follow through with the whole thing. That's why, you know, Aries sits on the opposite side of Libra. Aries needs a team and needs to understand and work on how to build with a team and how to, you know what I mean, kind of let other people into its world and build with Aries. Because Aries, you have that quality about you. You can be an amazing leader, but you have to develop into that energy. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, Aries lives in the moment. Aries is very, once again, fiery nature, very passionate nature as well. And this is that Bernice don't back down energy as well. Bernice don't back down. Bernice, all you gotta do is y'all want to type that shit in. Bernice don't back down. This is Aries, Mars and Aries energy. You can look at the clips. You can go back if you haven't seen it already. If I can find it and I remember to put it in the link, I will put it in the link below so y'all can see it. But this is Mars and Aries energy in summary. Okay. So yeah, that is my analysis of Mars and Aries. Like, once again, I will have the link. The link is in below. The link is below if you want to come to the workshop. Yeah. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I'm really, really, really excited. Yeah, we'll talk about chakras. We'll talk about, like I said, the best way to be able to kind of fuel this Mars energy to your benefit. And I'll talk about some of the activation work that I do if you do book a reading with me, and how I got started doing Mars activation. So I'll go into a whole spill. It's gonna be pretty dope. So I think that's I forgot to mention too, Mars also rules the head. I'm gonna get into all that in the workshop, because I can go on and on about Mars. I fucking love the planet Mars. It's definitely energy, like I said, that you want to master. You definitely want to come to the workshop. Link below. Make sure you register, tell a friend, share it with your friends, share it with your homies. And we're going to be moving from Mars and Aries to Mars and Taurus. So is there any storm checking out? Without a doubt, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on all social media once again at Araneae Storm, araneastorm.wix.com/info, link below. And I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.